Howdy folks, welcome back. Been out for a couple days on some training. They are letting us come back in with an easy puzzle today. So let's do this easy puzzle. All right. So when I do the easy puzzles, I do single elimination and I try not to do any pencil marks. But if you're learning to use pencil marks, these are a great way to do it. So the first thing I'm going to look at is for little alleys. Like this right here. See how there's a lane or an alley and there's just one spot left? So I'm going to look down this alley. I've got a 1, 4, 8, and 6. Now I'm going to check this cube. I have a 1, 8, and a 6, but I don't have a 4. So see this 4 comes bloop, bloop, bloop. So this is the only spot left for a 4. See how that worked? All right, so now I've got 3 numbers left. The only 3 that are missing are a 2, 7, and 9, which are going to be here. But I don't have those sorted out just yet. There's 1 eliminated, but not 2. So we will come back to it, but that's okay. Let's look at these top 3 cubes for some pairs. It looks like we have all 3 of our 1s. I only have 1, 2. And I'm kind of looking vertically as well. So like see this 2 and this 2 kind of help out a little bit. Let's look for some 3s. I got 2 3s here vertically that go the left and the right. Only leave 1 spot for the 3 here. Now these 2 come horizontally, so my 3 has to be in one of these 2 spots. Now I look down this column here and I see that there can't be a 3 here. I was just looking at the 3s. There can't be a 3 here and there can't be a 3 here. So vertically, this is actually the only spot that a 3 can go here. See, there's just one more spot in this column. That was the only way I could see that real quick. So there's all of our 3s. Okay, let's look for some 4s. Now see, we have a pair of 4s here that come up the left and the right, and then we have a 4 across the top. So the only place for a 4 is right there. Now we have a pair of 4s here that come across the top and the bottom. So I have 2 spots for the 4, and I don't have anything here in these center 2 to help me vertically. Let's look at the 5s. I have a pair of 5s here across the bottom and the middle. So it's one of these top 2. Now I have some help right here that says a 5 can't go here. So there's all 3 of our 5s. Let's look for the 6. So I see a 6 right here that comes right up this lane. Just leaves 1 spot here in this cube for a 6. Now this 6 comes across the bottom. This 6 comes across the middle. Just 1 spot left for a 6. All right, now I've only got 2 spots here. Now this 7 comes across, and we still need a 7. Now you remember we needed a 7 over here. Well, now it can't be in the middle, can't be in the bottom, so it has to be in the top. And the other 2 numbers that we needed here were a 2 and a 9. See this 2 right here? There's our 2. Oh, I hit the 8 by accident. There we go. There's our 9. So there's all of our 7s. Now the only number we're missing here in this cube is a 9. So now that we got the left cube and the right cube, we should be able to find out what these 3 are. We're missing a 4. Well, we can't have it in the top. We can't have it in the bottom. Has to go in the middle. And then it looks like we're missing a 2, which cannot be in the bottom. So the 2 has to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're missing an 8. There we go. All right, and now we're just going to do the same thing again on these 3 cubes here. Now, I do like to, anytime we only have 1, well, this only has 1, so that wouldn't be easy to find out. But anywhere where we only have 2, here's 2 or 3, I like to figure out what those are, because sometimes they're just simple eliminations. So this one being 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See how easy that was? All right, so we got 2 missing here. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we need a 4, and that could go either one of those spots. Okay, and then we need I don't see a 5. Okay, so we need a 5. Well, we cannot have a 5 here, So that makes that our 4. That makes that our 5. See how those simple eliminations work? All right, so we got two numbers missing here. We've got a 1, we've got a 2, we need a 3, okay, 4, and we're missing a 5. So I need a 3 and a 5. If you look horizontally, there's a 5. So there's our 3, there's our 5. And you can see this is just going to keep continuing on because now we've got 3 this way, and then we'll have 3 this way, and then we'll have 3, and they'll just keep dominosing. So we'll just follow that same pattern we've been doing. So I'm now looking horizontally. Now I need a 1. Well, I can't have a 1 here, and I can't have a 1 here. So the only place that a 1 fits in this row is right there. Now I need a 2. Well, I cannot have a 2 here, so the only place for a 2 is there. 3, and then I'm missing a 4. There's only one spot left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we've only got 2 missing in this cube. The fewer that you have to choose from, the simpler the choices can be. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5. Well, I still have this same helpful 5 that goes here. So 5, 6, and then I need a 7. 8, 9. There we go. We're all squared away. Now here we only have 2 numbers. We have a 1. Okay, we don't have a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have a 2 and a 9. And I have a helpful 9 here that says we cannot have a 9 there. There we go. That's just kind of helping us out here. Just chipping away at it. We just keep going through that same process over and over again until we run out of numbers. They'll just keep filling themselves out. Now we got 3 numbers missing here. 1, 2. I need a 3. Can't be across the top, so it'll be one of these bottom 2. This is where if you want to practice pencil marks, I only mark it, well, I say I only mark it when there's only 2 numbers, 2 spots left for a number. But if you've watched me in the past, I break that rule sometimes. But for simplicity, my goal is to not write a number down until there's only 2 spots left for that number. So 3 can go in one of these 2 spots. 4, 5, 6. Now I need a 7. Oh, well, the 7 comes across, so 7's got to be down here too. And then we need an 8. So I have an 8 in the middle, and I have an 8 across the bottom. So the only place the 8 can go is right there. So I know one of these 2 is a 7 and a 6. Pardon me. A 7 and a 3. But I don't have anything over here just yet to eliminate those. There's a way to sort some of those out, but for the simplicity of the easy puzzle, I'm just going to keep going on until we get the rest of them. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have 3 numbers here. We have 3 numbers here. We have 3 numbers here. I've got a 1. I've got a 2. Let's see here. I need a 3. Can't go here because of this one, but it could go either one of these 2. I've got a 4. I've got a 5. I need a 6. Well, the 6 cannot be. Okay, cool. So see this 6 here cuts right through this alley? That means the only place that a 6 can go in this cube is that one right there. So now we have 2 numbers here, and they're the same 2 numbers here. Looks like we have an 8 and a 3. An 8 and a 3. Now, if we look up here, we have a helpful 8. So I can't have an 8 here. It has to be my 3. Has to be my 8. And there's my 3. Okay. So that's just helping us along. So now I've got 2 numbers horizontally. You see this one? I've got 5 numbers missing. But if I go this way, then it's just 2. So 1, 2, 3. So one of these 2 has to be a 4, but it cannot be here. So there's our 4. 5, 6. The only number left is a 7. Okay, so that just fits right in there. So now I've got 2 numbers here. 9. I'm going to go backwards just for some fun. I need an 8. Well, I cannot have an 8 here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Only one spot left for the 1. All right, so now I've got 4 missing here, but if I look vertically, I'm only missing 1 number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the only number missing. Okay. All right, now I've got 2 numbers missing here. Let's take a look at those real quick. 9, 8, 7, 6. Now I need a 5. Now I was going to start with 1, but I already looked vertically and there's no 1. So I'd like to do it, change it up a little bit. So I know I need a 5. Well, I cannot have a 5 here. So the only other number we're missing in this row is a 1. So there's our 5 and our 1. Okay, so now if we look vertically, we got 2 numbers missing and 2 numbers missing. So let's look over here, 9, 8, 7. So I need a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I need a 6 and a 1, and see here's a 6 and a 1. So I just flop their positions. There we go, 6 and a 1. All right, 9, 8, I need a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and I need a 2. I need a 7 and a 2. Well, here's a helpful 2 that says a 2 can't go there. So that has to be our 7. That has to be our 2. The 2 numbers we're missing here are a 3 and a 7. And as we look horizontally, we'll see there's a 7 and there's a 3. So we just swap those, 3 and a 7. There you go, folks. Easy puzzle. We just did simple single eliminations. We didn't use any pencil marks, but again, this is a great opportunity if you want to learn how to use your pencil marks. Just be very sparing on them. And as always, I recommend pausing it at the beginning of the show, print you off a couple copies, play along with. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, challenges, I do welcome them all in the comments section. So thanks for watching, folks, and we will catch you guys all next time.